Hello, ladies and gentlemen of StarCraft Nation. Zoya here from the StarCraft Squad, bringing you an epic matchup. We have Duckload Raw, White Raw starting in the top right as the red protoss, and in the bottom left we have Rootqxc as the blue terran. We have two of the best players in my opinion. Like, they are both great. White Raw is definitely one of my top 5 protosses all around. No top 5 like, oh, he's your top 1, but he's so good. I love him so much. His play is so ingenious, the stuff he does. And then QXC is definitely I think my second favorite Terran of all time. He's the one that brought me onto drop play back in when Day 9 did that daily, when I was still a diamond level newbie and I just first swapped to Terran. And I watched a lot of QXC's videos, definitely, to improve my play. So we're gonna definitely see an epic matchup here on Xel'Naga. We see we have Kona boosting of probes here. Nothing less of White Raw getting these probes out as fast as possible. Knows he needs that economic advantage to take control of the mules. Barracks going down for QXC. He's placing these extremely close to his building. Probably just a wall off in case an early zealot attack comes, so he can safely defending his SCVs. Refinery going down, so pretty standard play so far. White Raw is scouting. Gateway's about halfway done for him. Barracks is almost 3/4 of the way done. So right now we're just seeing fairly standard play. Go to the income tab. 15 harvesters versus 14. Gas is done. We should be seeing this supply depot lowered soon. What are you doing, QXC? There you go. Orbital Marine on the way. QXC Scout is on the way. Gateway's finished. Cybercore going down. Back to the income tab. 17 harvesters versus 15. This is when White Raw is going to try and take a lead. He's going to component boost out more probes because the orbital is building, so this is the perfect time to take that time to get an advantage. QXC scouting, seeing nothing cheeky is going on. Curious as to where QXC is going to go with this build next. Factory being placed down. Going factory, we only have one gas right now, so we're probably going to see like a double racks with Hellions involved, or something of the sort. Normally if you're going starport or some heavy tank play, you would definitely get that second gas a lot earlier. Right now we have 21 harvesters versus 17. Warp gates being Kona boosted out. QXC is going to see this. He needs to get out of this base quick though, or he's going to lose this SCV to the Stalker. Even though SCVs do haul ass, Stalkers are slightly faster, so he needs to get out of there quick. Will QXC see this gateway? Yes, I think he did. But he's going to swing back, I guess, and check it out. So he needs to get out there now. Stalker is out. Now we're going to have a little chase down. Now we're going to see the Stalker just barely catch up to this SCV, probably. It's just slightly faster. I've chased on several SCVs in my time, and White Raw kills the SCV, which is unfortunate because QXC did not kill White Raw's scouting probe. Because there it is. Twilight Council has been placed down for QXC, or for White Raw. Halfway finished. Second gateway's almost finished. QXC's base, we got Tech Lab down on the barracks. Reactor on the second one, and just pumping out Hellions right now. So just like I thought, you can't go heavy starport or heavy, gas play with one gas, and he still hasn't opted to get his second gas, which is very weird. QXC supply blocked momentarily. If we look at the harvester count, 26 versus 22. Hellion did kill that scouting probe. QXC moving on with the small group of Marines, but right now we have so many Zealots and Stalkers that this is just going to be done for. And QXC not microing at all. What was that? He lost almost all of his SCVs, or all of his Marines, to those Zealots without cutting back at all. Now QXC was able to get in here. He did see the Dark Shrine, so he's not going to know DTs are on the way. Let's see how he reacts to this. Another barracks is almost finished. Refinery going down and getting the starport. So probably going to see a Tech Lab swap. Get that Raven out quickly. We'll go to QXC vision. Just make sure he saw that. Yes, he did. So he does know DTs are on the way. Proxy pylon back here for White Raw. Let's see if QXC spots it. Right now would be the perfect time to be scouting. He needs to get some sort of vision. he has no energy for a scan, so if DTs do roll into his base, this will not be good for him. His engineering bays almost finished. Luckily, engineering bays aren't, you know, hard to build. They don't take much time, 35 seconds in game time, which is like, you know, 23, 24 seconds. I have no idea what the ratio is, but it's a lot shorter. 2 DTs warping in. Xel'Naga has no turrets yet. He is swapping this over to the tech lab to get that Raven out as quick as possible, though. Raven, 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 where are you? No scan yet, and there's 2 DTs in the base. This is not going to be good for Xel'Naga. Oh, what a horrible scan from Q. But he will get this one. And this turret did finish. Good job from Xel'Naga finishing the turret. I guess that was a better placed scan than I thought because he was able to get that one from all the way over here, which it didn't look like from the radius of the scan. And he was able to finish off this turret, which is nice. So, good play from Xel'Naga. Still scouting with Hellions. We do see that Whitera is expanding and getting a robo and charge researched, which is awesome. Back to the income tab. 31 harvesters versus 24. Xel'Naga now has his Raven out. He's still popping out lots of Marines, and these Marines are going to be a lot less powerful once we get the charge lots on the field, especially since he doesn't have stim yet. He is researching it, but he just now started it, so this is not going to be a strong attack for Xel'Naga if he doesn't get there before charge finishes. Luckily, he's able to chrono boost out this charge for Whitera, but it doesn't look like he's doing that. It looks like he's just opting to. There he goes. He is chrono boosting it. Nice. So that will definitely finish a long time before stim finishes, which is just going to make this whole army, you know, obsolete. Point defense drone is still 24 energy away, but since there are no stalkers in this army, it's going to be completely useless. Auto turret going down. Whitera waiting for the charge. He needs the charge, but he needs to move out quickly. The force field is down on this. He might be losing this expansion if he doesn't move out quickly. Why is Xel'Naga fighting the stalker? Whitera! Whitera! Your expansion, Whitera! And then charge finishes. Great play from Xel'Naga. He is going to lose his entire army to these charge lots, but good positioning there. The charge lots weren't able to get a good surround, so he was able to do as much damage as possible. And right now we need to just get these guys out of here and bring them back home. Whitera is expanding again. Looking Xel'Naga's base. He is expanding as well, but he's got no units here. We do have 2 charge lots warping in, so this attack could be very frightening once it gets here. I mean, this is a lot of charge lots. Xel'Naga's throwing down a bunker, but it will not finish in time if these ones move in first. These ones need to move in to stop that SCV from building. If they get here, these just Whitera, go in, Whitera. +1 weapon is being researched for Xel'Naga, and we do have a Banshee on the way as well, and combat shield. So if Whitera doesn't engage soon, the bunker will finish. Here it comes, and Whitera's falling back. Very unfortunate. Xel'Naga is going to be doing a 1 Hellion drop, it looks like. Very interesting, because those are usually, oh, no, he's just trying to get him out of his base so he can go scout again. Xel'Naga is doing a great job scouting, keeping full vision of the map. He scouted the Dark Templars, which was able to save him from this loss. And then Observer's on the way, so these Banshees might not be as strong as Xel'Naga would hope. Is he still getting Banshees? No, he actually canceled that Banshee he was building. Tech Lab going down on this barracks. Expansion almost finished. And then we're getting High Templar for Xel'Naga, or Whitera, excuse me, against its Psionic Storm, which is going to be extremely strong against this heavy Marine army, especially. Charge lots High Templar mix. Are you kidding? That's going to destroy these Marines. Go to Income tab. We have 39 Harvesters for Whitera, 33 for Xel'Naga. Expansion's finished for Xel'Naga, and the orbital is done, but it looks like he's just going to be pretty much enforcing this one right here. He is supply blocked, and there are no supply depots being built. Xel'Naga, what are you doing, man? Wow, that was a hard supply block. I mean, he's just now starting his first supply depot. Did he do a supply drop? No, he did not. So he's supply blocked for quite a while now. Ghost Academy being built as well for the EMP. Where's the Temple of... Did he get that Hellion in here? No, he didn't. So he does not know there's a High Templar, but with the charge lots, High Templar are a great mix. So, especially since he's got the Twilight Council early, Xel'Naga probably just assumed that was what's going on. Psionic Storm being researched is about halfway done. 2 more gateways down for Whitera, or Yeah, Whitera, and getting a second gas. That is natural. Killing the pylon there. Ghost Academy finished. Armory's halfway done, so we can start getting some +2s for his infantry. Looks like we're getting a tech lab on the factory as well, so we might be seeing some mech play as well, which would be a great transition after you know, stopping these High Templar. The plus energy, 2 High Templars being spawned. Lots of Stalkers, lots of Templar, lots of charge lots here. Army tabs 93 for Whitera, 83 for Xel'Naga. Forge for Whitera on the way, gonna getting some upgrades as well. Siege tank being researched for Xel'Naga. I don't know what that was. +2 armor for, or +1 armor for infantry, +2 weapons for infantry being researched. Nothing from the armory yet. A ghost is being built, and a siege tank. Positioning turrets around his base, just to spot that little drop, if one comes. Or maybe a Warp Prism DT drop would also. So we got 2 forges being built for Whitera. He's going to be getting his times +2 really quickly. Xel'Naga stemming in some units here. Looks like we're going to see a small drop, but we have plenty of guys here. And this pylon's definitely going to scout this drop. And with his whole force there, he's probably just going to be able to pick off this pylon. Will he get the pylon? Will he get the pylon? Xel'Naga. Nope. Oh, he got the pylon. Nice. And then he's just going to jet out of there. Immortals being built. +1 weapon and armor for Whitera. Another command center is being built for Xel'Naga, so he's getting ready to expand. And 3 more barracks are down. Second factory on the way for Xel'Naga. Gonna be doing a heavy transition to that mech. Hopefully we can see some Blue Flame Hellions thrown into this. Blue Flame Hellions are gonna be really good against those charge lots. And we see that Xel'Naga is, or Whitera, excuse me, is moving to take out the Xel'Naga tower. Gonna be moving in, just scouting, see what's going on, making sure he controls the map for the most part. Expansion going down for Whitera. Xel'Naga still hasn't opted to take out his destructible rock yet. We do have his expansion finished. No orbital command, so he is lifting it off. Is he taking it to the gold? Where are you going with this, Xel'Naga? Looks like we're taking the gold. Awesome. We're going to get a planetary fortress down. Good play. Taking advantage by. The gold can be extremely risky, but definitely worth taking. Now, if Xel'Naga or if Whitera sees this, which it looks like he's going to go take this Xel'Naga and counterattacks before this planetary fortress is done, this could be a great play from Whitera. So Whitera does take the Xel'Naga. And I believe he saw that the army was here. He did have control of it for just a second. So it looks like Whitera's getting ready to attack. This planetary fortress won't even be started yet. Here comes the attack. Siege tanks down. Why? Why is he attacking his own planetary with the siege tanks? That was very interesting. Whitera going for a behind counterattack, but luckily this barracks here going to completely wall this off. They're going to have to do 1,000 damage before they can move in, and that'll give Xel'Naga plenty of time to react. Probe here, maybe seeing a proxy pylon soon. Ooh, lots of damage to those SCVs. Got to be very careful of that. That's the problem with this expansion, and this expansion is the High Templar. Now here comes the attack on the barracks. Xel'Naga needs to move over here quickly. And then here comes the charge lots. Gonna do a lot of damage. High Templar. There's the siege tank sieging up. Getting stormed. There goes the EMP on the High Templar, completely locking them down. But we have the Immortal. We have lots of Stalkers here, so this could be a pretty powerful attack. Xel'Naga pulling all his SCVs here. Bringing over more Marauders, but he's definitely going to be able to hold this off. Good play from Xel'Naga. Whitera using this Observer to stop this as much as possible. Throwing on a turret. He's going to lose his Raven if he doesn't pull out